My name is Danya Buseman, and this is my husband, DJ Buseman. We farm near Canastota, South Dakota, which is kind of in between Sioux Falls and Mitchell. On our farm, we raise cattle and sheep, and we've got some horses as well. We also grow corn and soybeans and some other crops like alfalfas that we can use to make hay for our animals. So today we're going to show you a little bit about the process that goes into feeding our cattle.
Behind us right now we have our feed truck, and feed truck is a lot like a big mixer as far as like something you would mix cookies with, a KitchenAid mixer. Something that mixes a whole bunch of ingredients together and makes it into a product that the cattle can eat.
This right here is the inside of our feed truck. You have a reel that goes around and around and mixes the feed ingredients together and blends them so it's a uniform mixture for the cattle to eat. Right here we have a silage pile that has not been opened. There's a plastic tarp over the top, and that is pulled tight to eliminate the air. In the background you can see a tractor dumping feed ingredients into that mixer wagon, and the feed that they're dumping in is what's under these tarps. The tarp also helps to keep rain and snow off of the feed, so it's a good clean feed for the livestock to eat. So one of the ingredients that we are feeding right now in our ration to calves is called earlage. It's a whole bunch of ground up corn that has a little bit of the husk, and it also has small pieces of the corn cob in it. So if you guys think about when you're eating sweet corn at supper, before you husk it, this feed pile is exactly what that is. It's the ear of corn with the husk, with the cob that you eat the sweet corn off of, all chopped up really, really small and then put into a pile and packed to get the air out of it. And then we place that tarp over the top, just like we talked earlier in our video of the completely tarped silage pile.
Back away so you can hear a little bit. That is the scale of the feed truck, and so then when we are putting feed in there, we can tell how much we're putting in. It's kind of like measuring out your flour and your sugar and your chocolate chips. We know exactly how much of everything we're going to put in the feed truck, so then we know how much we are giving to the cattle.
So we are just getting ready to feed this first group of calves. He lowers the spout and opens that slide, and then he starts that reel and dumps that feed in the bunk. The calves come up to the bunk. I think there's 300, 400 some feet of fence line bunk here, and these calves will come up, and they all have their own individual spot. They reach their head through the pipe and they get to eat their breakfast. So this is the view from inside the feed truck. There's a bit of a beep, so you'll have to bear with me. We have 1,840 pounds left in the mixer. We have all our controls here. And I'll give them some breakfast. There's about 5 different ingredients, and it's all mixed into one feed, and it's a balanced meal for the age of the calf, for the size of the calf, and for the amount of weight that we want these calves to gain. The feed has quite a bit of moisture in it so that it's not so dusty. As you can see, we got mud puddles around here. We haven't had hardly any rain this summer, but we've had a lot this fall, which is nice. Then those calves don't have to be in dusty lots. It's just better for their overall health.
Cows love this. When they hear the feed truck coming in the morning, they all run up to the feed bunks and they start mooing, and they're really excited to eat. So they like this.
Thanks so much for letting us show you a little bit about our farm. If you have any questions, feel free to email us, and we will look forward to the next video. Thanks, everybody.